Okay guys, welcome to the live stream, welcome to the video. This is Everquest. Free to play your way, guys. A quote straight from Everquest, trademark. However, I am not sponsored by Everquest in any way. These are all my own opinions and my own experiences, and I'm sharing them with you guys. And you guys are also invited to join this server. However, I believe on the weekends it is maxed out. It does have a low maximum amount. It's over, I think it's over 400, but that tends to fill up very fast. So if you take the recommended box amount that the developers, so if you take 400 and divide it by 12, you could say if theoretically if every player had 12 box, which I don't, there would be if everybody had 12 box on this server, then only 33 real people would be able to join the server, because it would go by the amount of accounts that are logged in, I believe. So like if you have a little bit over 400 accounts logged in, then that's what it can hold. But if somebody is boxing 12 or maybe even more, then and if you say that, you know, if we theoretically think that everyone is 12 boxing, then only 33 actual people would fit on the server. So that's kind of how it would work. But I honestly believe that not everybody does or um, has the resources to 12 box, or maybe they just don't want to. I mean, sometimes maybe people can 12 box, but maybe they don't 12 box all the time. Maybe they only maybe they got their characters so far, so powerful, that they only need the 3 box or 2 box. But yeah, so yeah guys, I don't like to say negativity, but the server does have a limit, a low limit in my opinion. I mean, I think that a popular server like this probably may want to expand it to around 1,000 and see how that goes. Maybe they already tried, I don't know. Maybe they know that at the most that they have usually around 500 people on at a time, so maybe they put it at 400. I don't know. But anyway guys, so today I'm gonna be I'm planning to get into Plane of Time A with the new classes. However, there's always a big however. So the way that I wanted to do it, but I don't have a tank. If I do it this way, I don't have a tank. So the way that I have it now is I have a mage, and I have a cleric, I have a bard, I have a necro, I have a beast, and I have a shaman. Which theoretically, if we go by the old school rules, there's no tank, which is a warrior. I would have to I would have to choose one of these guys, or create a separate account that is just a buffer. And I think the best buffer, one of the best buffers in the game, although the enchanter could be set aside as a buffer. I'm not using the enchanter right now, but The Enchanter does come in handy because of the AoE Mez, and it has the best haste, and I think the best slow in the game. So the Enchanter does have a place. I don't know if it has a place on this server. I don't know if it's strong enough to do the endgame content. I haven't really asked around. I would probably like to find out myself, even if it's bad news. But I mean, who knows? You don't really know for sure until you try. Maybe, because each person has a way that they do things, and I don't know why it has an alarm there. Oh, because one of the channels that I subscribe to has a timer on the time that they're going to be going live. I don't know if I'll make it, but I usually I like to live stream on Saturday, but I don't like to live stream on Sunday because that is a day that I take to rest. I always take one day out of the week for rest, to rest the mind, the body, and the soul. So right now we are in Stonehive, which is I believe a custom hub like the Nexus, where everybody meets for doing the quest. They got quest NPCs in here. Yeah, I remember in live. I remember when I was in live, and what the heck is that? And I remember the progression of being in Stonehive, and it looks like there's mobs like right outside Stonehive. So maybe they removed the mobs from this area. I don't know. Maybe because I see that there's mobs out there. So yeah, there are mobs all over the place. Yeah, so we are in Stonehive. I remember so many doing so many groups in Stonehive on live. Uh, and it was a hard place to get to. Like if you decided to get a group in Stonehive, then it was usually a matter of getting into the zone and hoping that you were going to get Call of the Hero. In other words, you were going to be summoned to the group once you zone in, because I mean, unless you really knew your way around to get past all the mobs, like when I was a mage, sometimes I would have to run all the way to the group, and sometimes sometimes I would make it. Sometimes I would that one undead mob would get me, but we're gonna try um, doing our quick level up right now. Our guys are super buffed. Super buffed means that they have I don't know, it could be 2, 300, 400, 700, 800 experience bonus, which is off the scale. You hit one mob, you're gonna level up. Kind of like that. Well, until you get closer to 70, but yeah. So we're gonna try for BO Thunder, but there might be people there. So as far as I know, there's no progression there. It's just a place where people can level up and get geared up, as far as I know. So as long as we, as long we shouldn't be bothering anybody's progression. So if there's other people in there, it's okay. But if there's just too many, then we'll probably leave. We can always go to another zone. Might take a little bit longer, but yeah, I think we can do it. I do know of some other places that we can go that all of our characters are able to go to, because this server has progression, and you have to be flagged to get into some zones and all that, because they're really hard, and if you zone in there, you're gonna die. So yeah, that's how hard they are. But yeah, because if your guys ain't geared, and you don't have the AAs and they're not strong enough, and they don't have the armor and the Augs, they're gonna die right away. They're gonna get one hit. Um, so we're gonna try BO Thunder, see if it's not too busy there. And right now, this guy is our Shaman. I don't know if our Shaman is gonna be, you know, staying in the group all the time because I can't figure out. I think I have the Cleric figured out. Now, the nice thing about the Shaman is that the Shaman has the group buffs, because what I would like to do, and if I have to get rid of one of my DPS, it might be the Beast, because the Shaman can provide the buffs, and at level 70 it gets a level 70 pet. However, the Beast is nice. I don't want to get rid of it, but I won't be able to do the group the way that I want it to. I want to have one warrior, which is the Shaman, but I can put a warrior on a different, make a new character, and I would have to level that warrior up. I mean, I don't know if, you know, they say that the warrior can't be replaced, and you need the warrior to make it on the server, which would mean the paladin. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to say that the paladin and the Shadow Knight isn't good enough, or is it possible? You know, it's um. So I would either have to make another warrior, or use the warrior that I have, and I won't be able to use a Shaman, or I would have to make another Shaman. So that would be the thing. But I mean, I could use the Enchanter, but that means I would have to get rid of one of the other classes. But what I would like to have is I would like to have the Bard. I would like to keep the Bard, and if I have to get rid of the Beast, that's okay. And if I have to get rid of the Necro to keep my Warrior, that's okay too. As long as I can have the Cleric, I want to keep the Mage. I would have to see what guy is on. I think with the Mage, it's the Paladin. But yeah. But I'm going to take these guys to 70. And I'll try to time gear all the guys that I can. But, I mean, I have to have a tank. I don't know. I don't know if the Beast can replace a Warrior. Or would it be viable? I mean, I would have to ask. I guess I would have to actually ask. But as far as I know, the guy that made the server said you definitely need a Cleric and you definitely need a Warrior. So I don't think that it would be viable to replace the Warrior with making a build on another character. I don't know if it would be possible, but I could ask around. I don't know. So anyway, so that's where I'm stuck at. So that means I would have to get rid of one of the, because I really, you know, I know the Necro's good, but I want to have a Mage. But I mean, if I have to get rid of the Mage, I might have to do it. I don't know. All I know is that the Necro, they say as of right now, the Necro has the best DPS at the end game. So I want to, and I know that the Necro is a good pet class, and they're good for utility. The Mage has its own things that it's good for, and the reason why I like the Mage is because of Call of the Hero. It's just a very, you know, it gets you out of situations where maybe your character fell down somewhere and you need to get him back up where the group is. The only way that you can do it without cheating or without getting banned is to use the Mage, to use Call of the Hero. So I mean, you can do it in different ways. Like you can park a Mage, log him out, and then log him back in. Log him in, log your one character off, log in the Mage, do the Call of the Hero. And then, so I don't know. I mean, but I know that I would like to keep the Necro. And if the Necro is the only one that I can have, that's a beast pet class, then I guess that's what I'll have to settle with because I want to try to do it with a 6 box. I don't think I can do 12 on, you know, I think it might be out of my power to do that. But so we have the Necro, we have the Beast, we have the Bard, we have the Cleric, and we have the Mage, and we have a Shaman, but we don't have a tank. So we can level up and BO Thunder, but when we do time and all that, we're gonna need a dedicated healer, which means the healer would have to have a good quick heal, um, and a good powerful heal, like maybe complete healing, something like that, something that has a strong heal. So now we're gonna see what BO Thunder looks like. So we're gonna go and we're gonna see. So right now there's nobody here. Whoever was here, they left. Maybe they created their own server. That's okay. Maybe they logged off. But that leaves us to level up. And I hate to really. I'm gonna turn my chat on, guys. I turned my chat off, and I just noticed that I was rambling on. But here we go, guys. So, but yeah, overall, I would like to keep the Mage as you know, I'm hoping that it's viable on this server to have a Mage in the group because I love the Mage class. I still do. Um, but I also like the other pet classes too. You know, I think that every class is special and cool in its own way. Yeah, this guy died, so I don't know if he'll be back. Um, yeah, it looks like he maybe he didn't know, and he found out that it was just too hard for his characters. I don't know, but he might be back. I don't know. I know I if I find something too hard, I find another zone and I try to find out how the progression is on the server. Because usually they will have zones that have special loot. The custom zones will have the special loots, and that will allow you to make it on the server the way that they designed the server to be. Because each developer has their own little vision of how they want the progression to be, and I'm okay with that. I'm just a guy here. You know, I'm just a guy playing my favorite classes, going through enjoying the journey of what this guy has to offer. And yeah, and I see that there's a lot of people enjoying the content, and a lot of people that have been playing for probably at least a number of years on the server, which is always a good thing because you always want to keep people that are interested. So here we go. Hopefully we're gonna be okay. We're gonna our cleric is just gonna be getting AAs, but I need the cleric to tank some of the harder mobs or heal in case something bad happens. Like if I get too many ads, which usually doesn't happen, but it could happen. And I know when I was in, I think when I was streaming last night in the Plane of Fear, I tried to use my new guys that were not geared appropriately to take the Finger of Death room, the building or whatever you want to call it, and that did not fare so well for my little loyal followers. Uh, uh, the developer calls them Roombas. So we got 17 minutes. We got an hour, so we got to start. We got to get this done. So here we go, guys. I don't have them all buffed up, but they should have. These super buffs should be a little bit better than what I have. So we should. Hey, these are all my guys. Yeah, it seems like they're running a little bit slow, but I think we're gonna be okay. I don't know. So maybe we'll go with one of our. It says here, set armor off bosses in custom zones are random placement. Any slot can drop missing legs for my next flag. So I think somebody's asking a question. It says depends on the tier. Yeah, because I noticed that there's always going to be a slot that you might be missing, and you won't be able to get that next upgrade until you get to the next tier, maybe. But the developer, well, the admin says it's random, and the guy says he still needs his legs. I need to focus on what I'm doing. I'm straying off. Okay, so we're gonna be doing speed. Okay, so we're gonna be going off of the lowest level guy, which I think is the Bard. The Bard is the guy that, yeah, he's the lowest. We're gonna be twisting songs, and we're gonna be attacking. My Bard has the super buff. Yeah, so we're leveling pretty decently, but as we get leveled up, I think that we're gonna level up faster because the gap between our level 70 is gonna close. So my Bard is doing his songs. I'm not gonna be looting anything because I already looted everything while I was waiting for the super buffs to be cast. So I'm pretty much geared up with these guys in this zone. So they have almost everything, and then once they get to 70, we're going straight to Plane of Time A, and I might, looks like our cleric might be tanking, I don't know, and, you know, until some of our other characters get stronger with AAs, I guess, I don't know, but the developers here, we're going to avoid these. I'm getting that temptation to loot everything because I feel like there's something I'm missing. So level 57. But again, guys, in case you missed it, or in case I didn't go over it enough, right now I am currently running Corpus of the Mage, Ecclesias, the level 70 cleric, leveled up again, killed one mob, leveled up, good. So I'm running Mage, Cleric, Bard, Beast Lord, Shaman, and Necromancer. The Shaman will be a pet class at 70. Right now he's not at 70, but he's like 60 something. And everybody is leveling up fast because everybody has the super buffs. And the guys that are level 70 are going to be getting AAs. I'll have to switch them to AAs. Which means I'll have to be keeping an eye on the guys that are close to level 70. So that means every few minutes I'm going to have to look at their level Because as soon as they hit 70, they're getting switched over to AAs. I'm not gonna let their bar fill all the way up and then do it. Maybe I will, I don't know. Because we are gonna die, and, well, we don't lose experience, so I don't have to worry about that. But at some point, we do get to go up to level 80. I don't know if they're gonna... Completely random. Yeah, so the administrator is saying that the person can still get the legs, but it's gonna be random. So, Necromancer just hit 58. Grats X several. I'm not sure what he means by that. So somebody says, so Shin Chan is even better with the voice actor commentary. I don't even know what that is. Guys, so I do have a little bit of a nasal congestion or something. I don't know what it is, guys. So I will be making these strange noises where I just sound like I'm dying with my nose and whatnot. But it does look like I have a lot of stuff that I need to get geared up. Especially on the Necromancer, he doesn't even have any feet, he doesn't have any shoulders yet, so I gotta work on that. Should be able to get all those slots when I get into Plane of Time. And we're going to go up here. Still, I think the slowest leveler in the game might possibly be the frog logs. I don't know, because the troll is leveling up faster than the frog log. But I can't remember who the slowest leveler is, to be honest. I mean, I think it might be the Ixar. I think it might be a draw between the, I can't remember. I think it might be the Ixar. But I really don't like the Ixars. Like, I don't really like their visual appearance. So that's why I don't really 6 stars. Unless you know, I feel like trying to showcase the class, I mean the race, but races don't really mean too much in Everquest. Besides XP bonuses, you kind of just play what you like playing, or at least that's what I do. If I get the experience penalty on this race, then, or the class, then there's not much I can do. Mobs are still red, and my necro just hit 59. I have 48 minutes, so I'm going to be going as fast as I can. Right now I can't see who's in the zone because the chat is bugged. So I have 3 aggro, and I think they're on me. Yeah, they're on me. But since my character is super buffed with 335k HP, then it's okay if they hit me. I mean, yeah, until the buff wears off. I think the HP buff wears off in about 4 hours, so we got 4 hours to have some fun tanking that normally where I wouldn't tank. Yeah, so if it doesn't really matter if any of our guys get hit, as long as the whole zone didn't get trained. If I don't train, as long as I don't train the whole zone on my characters, which I have done a couple of times, but I managed to survive. But that was on my time geared guys. And they may have had the super buff on them at that time. Yeah, so as soon as we hit 70, we're going into the plane of time. We might have to make our own instance because the plane of time is popular, just as it once was a long time ago. Other people also make other characters, experimenting and whatnot. I mean, I wished I could do it. I wished I could play 2 groups and you know, have all of the classes, but I mean, I don't think I can. I think it would just mess my computer up. It would crash my computer, or EQ would start crashing, so yeah. I think I'm just gonna stick with 6. Although I wished I could play all of the classes, rogue, everything. That would be a little bit more fun. Now, I think the way that it could be possible is with bots, with the bot create. But it would have to be a server. In that condition, it would have to be a server like this, which allows multi-bots, and therefore I could potentially, if I could 6 box and create 5 bots for each character, then I would have quite a few. 6. I would have 36. I would have a 36-man raid at my fingertips if I 6 boxed, and I had, in each character could create their own group with bots. Because like with this, you have to have 6 actual accounts. So imagine if each of those accounts of the character could have 5 bots that you can create, have them join your group, then you can create a 36-man raid. But I guess I think the developer feels like that would be it would be too much. There I go looting again, and I was rambling. Okay, so here we go. I think we can take this guy. So this guy is level 59. And look at them, they're still red. So some of these guys are over probably around 65. Yeah, so it's going a little bit slow now on this Necromancer. But we're going to be going as fast as we can. We're going to try to get to 70. But the Necromancer I definitely want to have. I mean, I want to have the Mage too, but I don't know if I can, unless I make a different character. I think I just kind of messed up, I don't know. So one of my guys leveled up. I'm going to take a minute to look at all my guys. This guy is, so he, I'm going to let these guys max out their experience, because it's going pretty quick. But I have to keep an eye on it. Like the Mage. Oh, the Mage is already maxed out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on his AAs. Yeah, he's good. He's level 70 and he's maxed out on level 70 to get to 71. So he's good. This is the Beast Lord. He's level 70. And he's maxed out on his experience, so I think. So we're going to go ahead and turn his AAs on. I'm glad I checked, because we're missing out on AA. And we got, it's like 41 minutes. So that's 41 minutes of AA. Necro still has a way to go. My Bard has a way to go, so he's leveling kind of slow. Yeah, so we're going to, and then we're going to check on our Cleric. Cleric should be on AAs 100%. Yep, and he is. He has 19 AAs. So we're all good. Yeah, we checked up on all the guys. And we're going to start getting back to leveling. We're going to go to our Necro, because he's the slowest leveler. We want to pay close attention to his leveling. I think all we have is 2 characters that have to get to level 70 now. The Bard and the Necro. Everybody else is at 70, I believe. So these guys are starting to get yellow now, so they're level 60. These, the Jord guys. Like we need some so in our life. We do, we have it. There we go, Bard. The Bard's still twisting. But what I want to do is I'm going to get all my guys close while we're doing this. Get all the guys close here, and we're going to buff up. I'm going to try to add in some quick buffs. We really don't need regens. We're going to skip that. Focus on the fast leveling experience. So my guy's almost level 60 now, so then we'll have 10 levels to go. So we're going to have to go as quickly as we can to get 70. Yeah, we got 39 minutes. Somebody just leveled up. That should have been our Bard. So we got a bunch of guys here that we can take out. And at this point, maybe their DPS will get better. 5 minutes. So we could re-top off again. Stone, I don't know, because I know sometimes I log in and it crashes. So yeah, they're doing the admin is doing buffs again, but we have 38 minutes. We could go back and get more, but we could risk crashing. And usually they'll cast again, maybe at 200% later in the day. I'm thinking about like maybe going in for the buffs, like maybe the Necro and the Bard. So I might try to see if I can get rebuffed again. Stone high 5 minutes. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll gain 20 minutes of experience. So we're gonna log one guy in and see if he can make it without crashing. Because sometimes there's just too many people. Yeah, so I don't know if it's working right now. Yeah, see, it's not letting me, and if I camp, I might crash. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Because I wanna, the slowest guys that are leveling, I wanna get them, try to keep them in a good way as long as possible. The other guys, it doesn't matter because they're already 70. So we're gonna try to get this done without crashing. Because sometimes there's so many people on that it will crash. If, yeah, see, I got my druid there. But if we keep the shaman, then we won't need the druid. Although the druid is good for porting, but I don't know if ports will be needed. Porting and evacuations. Oh man, I think she's bugged. Oh, that's why I was invisible. So this guy, I gotta make sure he's not, there we go. So our two guys, we're gonna target Newt. Hopefully we don't crash. So Newt is over there, so I'm gonna go to him. And I'm gonna try to get my other guy in, my Necro. Yeah, my Necro's here. There we go. I don't think he casted yet, so we'll see. He turned into a cookie guy. Yep, so that's the admin. Leader of mandatory fun. Newt. That's the administrator of the server, so his name is Newt. Newt reminds me of something else. There was somebody that used to say Newt, and I think that's where he got it. Yeah, I think he's, do you know the buffing man? So there we go, we're all getting buffed now. And the other guy, our bard is right here. So we got rebuffed, so that means we have 20 more minutes of experience. Wait a minute, it did not. It did not, it did not overwrite. But that's okay. We got some new buffs. So that means the experience that we have now is better. And we did get some buffs that we didn't get before, so that's good too. So either way, we're doing okay. This guy's a monk, I think. So what we're gonna do is, since we're buffed, is we're gonna go, I think he cast the experience buff. Although I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like we did. We're gonna get our guys back in here because our other guys are getting they're getting their thing too. Wait a minute, no, we don't want to do that. Okay, so we're gonna go Sunder Rock. I remember Sunder Rock. So we're gonna go to BO Thunder. We're gonna go to BO Thunder and we're gonna try not to forget to thank him. I'll send him a salute. I don't know where I think he disappeared. I don't see Newt. Yeah, I think he's gone. Oh well. If you're watching the live stream, Newt, thank you. Thank you for the buff. So we all appreciate you. You're an awesome dude. BO Thunder. Okay, so yeah, my guy's rebuffed. He's got some more HP. And now we gotta find our other guys. We gotta try to find out where we parked them. Because I don't remember where we parked. And I don't have a evac guy. Let's see. We might have to go back to the zone in. I don't know. Oh, we're being attacked? All of our guys left the group? What? Did all of our guys leave? Oh, because the leader left. So I guess we have to go that way. I don't know. Yeah, we might have to fight our way back. I don't know. Or we might have to pour it out. I don't know. We're gonna use our chamois dude to invite everybody. But I can't target people. Am I targeting? Okay, so we got that. These guys are following. My cleric is following. Who else do we have? We have our shaman dude. Beast Lord. Do we have our Beast Lord in? Nope. So the chamois dude has to invite the Beast Lord. I don't know if we're gonna make it. There we go. We're doing manual invites, so we're gonna go to our Beast Lord. Where's our Beast Lord dude? Right here? Yeah, he's right here. So now we got them in the group. And we're gonna be using our Mage. We're gonna be casting a DS. Okay, so we're all engaging now. We should be able to kill it a little bit faster. Boom. We wasted a few minutes. We wasted almost 10 minutes, so we might have to just port out. The zone in, I think we're just too far away, I think. From... I think we're just too far away from the port in. And we're gonna be trapped, and we're gonna waste time. Donkey, not looking forward to doing FQ quest again. So we're gonna port all these guys out and just port them back in, because I'm a little bit lost. I don't know my way around here too much, and my guys, one of my guys is gonna be stuck tanking. Yeah, let's see if we can port out. Okay, so our last guy is the cleric. I hope our cleric doesn't die again. Yeah, so he ported out. It was better to port out because I was lost. So basically all we have to do is go to Bo Thunder, and we might as well just get some, fill our buffs up. There we go, so we got some buffs. Basic buffs. And we're all gonna go end up in the same place without dying. So, or yeah, this is the quickest way. Yeah, because when we're doing double experience, well, whatever it is, I think it was 500. But yeah. So there we go, Bo Thunder. Bo Thunder. Come on, guys. We're over here. And we're gonna get some buffs, buffy buffs. There we go, we got a few buffs. And we're gonna go to Bo Thunder. And I think we have all our guys in Bo Thunder now. Nope, I see one guy. Alright, got some pillar buffs. More buffy buffs. Bo Thunder. So it looks like we're all in Bo Thunder now. I'm gonna have to use my shaman to invite everybody. So the only ones that we have to invite are the guys up here that are running around. And we'll just bring them to us. And we're gonna invite our Necro, we're gonna invite our Bard, and everything should be good. We got our Bard, and we're gonna get our Necro, and we're gonna use our Necro for follow. And we're back in it. We're back in the action, guys. We did lose some experience time on because the experience buff that we went back for did not overwrite. So that means the experience buff that we have now is better, but it's running out. So we just kind of wasted time. But that's okay. We only wasted 10 minutes. So we're currently level 60. And we have to be level 70 to get into the plane of time. Right now our guys are doing a lot of damage. Wow, these guys are just killing everything. So whatever the buff was that we got, it's helping our attack. We're attacking a whole lot faster now. And maybe it's because we zoned out, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so one of our guys just leveled up. And my Warlock is 61. We got 29 minutes to get to level 70. We're going to be going full speed. But um, as I predicted, our our guys are leveling slightly faster now that they're higher level. Now that the level gap is closing. So they're about to be 62. And we're gonna get that boss guy. Maybe we'll get his loot. Yeah, this guy I think has one of the best loots in the zone. So one of our guys leveled up. Necro's level 62. We got 8 more levels to go. And knowing I gotta check his loot while these guys are attacking. Is it an upgrade? Yes, it is. So I'm gonna loot it. I don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna loot it because we have to get to level 70. I'm rushing it. Yep. So we're gonna go this way. Guys are still at level 62. Going to level 63. Almost level 63. Yeah, so I think we're going to be able to achieve our goal. And it looks like all of these guys are going to Plane of Time. But Plane of Time is kind of like the beginning of the progression. So once you get your time gear, which is nice, I don't even think you're considered tier 1 yet. So we're still kind of like at the bottom of the totem as far as the tiers go. But at least we're getting some good starter loot. I mean, I've always loved the Plane of Time. Okay, we're level 63. We have 27 minutes to reach level 70. So right now we're racing. Our guys seem to be having a good speed buff running. They're running pretty good, so I'm happy about that. My other guys, since they have an experience buff, they should be getting pretty good, decent AA's experience, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. And most of my AAs are going to be going into defense mitigation starting out, because the mobs in Plane of Time A hit hard. The bosses do too. So all of my guys, I'm working on getting their mitigation. And I think the other one is agility, which helps them to avoid being hit. So, and that's going to take quite a while, I think, to max out. Even like on my tank, I've been working on that mostly, and he's not even maxed out on his mitigation yet. So the mitigation does take a while to max out, in my opinion. I mean, maybe other people are able to do it quicker, and that's good if they can. So right now my Necro is at level 64, Frog Lock, and I think that this guy is leveling the slowest, but he's leveling quick, which is good. And I think that the reward you get for killing bosses in Plane of Time A is 3 AAs, but it does take a little bit of time to get to each one. So, but the other nice thing is that if you don't have the gear, you'll be leveling up too, because there's a ton of mobs that you can kill in Plane of Time A for AA experience once you hit 70. So I now have 24 minutes and I'm level 65. I my other guy reached level 66. And that guy I'm going to avoid because we don't have enough DPS to take him down quickly. If I had some of my other level 70s that were time geared, yeah, I'm going to avoid that guy because he if you can't take him down quick, then if you don't out damage his heals, then you'll never be able to beat him. So we're gonna avoid that guy. Although I think he does have some decent loot, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember about that, but can't remember if he's worth killing. I mean, if you can kill him fast, then it's probably worth it. If there's something nostalgic that you want to get, because you know, eventually you're gonna get better gear. So but the one thing that I really want to get in the plane of time for my mage, one of my guys just leveled up again. My Necro is still at 66. We have 23 minutes to get to level 70. And I really don't want to be stuck leveling without the experience buff on this Necro, because he levels really slow. So I want to try to get him to 70. And then after that, you know, if the AAs take a while, then there's not too much I can do about it. I'm not going to be too worried about it because I'm going to be focusing on getting time geared. And I might have to log in some of my other guys to help them get time geared, because Plane of Time A is still kind of tough for my guy. There's another boss. I think that guy's... I think we can take him. Famous last words. I think we could take him though. I don't know. Yeah, he's going down pretty quick. Oh, my Necro is about to... Yep, 77. So now I have 21 minutes to reach level 60, level 70, which I have 3 more levels to go. I'm gonna send my guys on that dude. I'm gonna see what this guy has. It's a druid ranged item. Is it lore? Is it a no drop? Yep, it's no trade. Well, congratulations, somebody. If you need a druid nostalgia thing, that guy just dropped it. So there you go, guys. I have to continue. I'm level 67. I have 3 more levels to go. Working on 70. I have 20 minutes of my super buff, so everything is going pretty well right now. Boom. Okay, so we're taking these guys out pretty quickly, which is good. Alright. We're more than halfway to level 68 now. Maybe 1 or 2 more kills and we'll be level 68. And okay, so it looks like we reached... Okay, so we gotta go this way. Yeah, the mobs are starting to get light blue now, but the experience is still good. Well, this guy should get me to 68. And my Necro is now level 68. I have 19 minutes to get to level 70, 2 more levels. And I just got a bar, well, almost a whole bar. I think my other guy just hit level 70. But we'll let him max out his level 70. And once we hit 70, we're gonna max out our level 70. And then once we get tiered up enough, we'll be allowed to get level 71 and so on to level all the way up to level 80, which I believe is the current level cap. And the only way to go past level 70 is to complete the tiers. And the tiers will require blood and tears. Lots of AAs, and probably getting a lot of augmentations and stuff ranked up and all that. And I think we also have to do the Epic 2.0, but first we have to do 1.5 on all of our guys. So right now we're about to be hitting level 69. We have about 18 or 13 minutes. And my guy's about to hit level 69. Just hit level 69. Some mobs are I don't know if they're given experience, but they are gray now. But we are still seeing light blues at level 69. And we should see light blues at level 70 too. Just not as many. So we're almost halfway to into 69. We have 17 minutes, and whatever time we have left over, we'll max out our level 70s, the level itself, and then once we get it maxed out, we will work on AAs until the whole experience buff thing is over. And then we'll be gearing up for Plane of Time. I might have to log on to my warrior. I don't know if he'll be needed, but we'll see. As long as we have the super buff and we're doing good DPS, then we should be okay. We'll just have to try it out and see how it goes. Yeah, so okay, so my guy just hit level 70, and we're gonna work our way around until the buff. We got 16 minutes left. We got repops. Okay, so somebody just leveled up again. Okay, so we got more guys here. And once we get this guy's, the Necro, his level 70 maxed out, we'll switch him over to AAs, and we'll check our other guys as we go along. Okay, so now okay, so he's maxed out. Now we can switch over to AAs. And we're just going to take just a moment. We got 14 minutes left. we're gonna take a moment to switch over to our AAs, start maxing out our AAs, get a little bit of AA while we're here, get some AAs in our life. This guy is maxed out. Do we have his AA? We gotta turn his AAs on. So this guy's good. Usually the trolls are a little bit difficult to level up, but we did okay. Okay, so now we got this guy, he's maxed out. We're gonna switch, he's already switched over. We're gonna go to the next guy, that's our Necro, and he's already switched over, double check, yep. And the next guy is our Beast Lord, no, the Bard. He's level 70, but he needs to get maxed out. So he's a little bit slow too. So we're gonna have to max him out. So we're gonna stick on him. Stick on him like glue. And we're gonna have our guys follow. And we're gonna start attacking mobs. And we're gonna get that level maxed out. And it's going pretty quick. We currently have 12 minutes left, so we're doing pretty good on time. All of our guys have achieved the goal of level 70. We're gonna get our guys ready for level 71. So as soon as we get into tier 1, we'll kill a few mobs, get level 71, and then do the experience thing for the next levels. But it's going to be a bit of, from 70 on, it's going to be a mix of everything, doing quests, getting time geared. And I have not, the one thing that I have not done yet is Plane of Time B. There's no write-up for it, so if I decide to do Plane of Time B, I would have to go with somebody else. And I would have to start asking questions about it. Because they did, someone did do a write-up for the Plane of Time A, which I'm glad they did, because I never did any, I never ran the Plane of Time. But now I had the opportunity to do it, and I have a good idea on how to do it, although I still look at my cheat sheet, so. But eventually you get it down, and basically Plane of Time is gearing up, doing the bosses, and getting the page drops, which you will combine them in a book that you have to kill a hard mob. So you got to get time geared to kill that mob, and then once you get time geared, get the pages, and then get the book and combine the pages in the book, and then you get your epic. You turn the book into the NPC and the Nexus, and you get your epic 1.5, and then you have to start working on your 2.0. And I don't know if you work on that first or if you work on your tiers, or I'm not really sure how that works yet. Okay, so this guy is maxed, so now he can start working on his AAs for the last 10 minutes. So we did achieve our goal. We exceeded our goals, guys, and thank you all for the blessings, for the experience, for the guidance, and I'm just really thankful for what little I have in this journey called life, guys. It's all about enjoying the journey, guys. So now we're going to be doing 10 minutes of AAs, and we're just going to be running around taking these guys out. We already got most of the loot that I can think of from these guys. Then after these 9 minutes is over, we're going to be going over to Plane of Time A. gearing up, gathering pages, completing our epics, which is going to take time, but I am interested to see how well the Mage and the Necro do. The Bard I want to keep, so I am interested to see how they do. But I believe that having the Bard, and at least the Necro, and hopefully the Mage, will be a good option for most of the tiers. And I'll have to get their AAs up and make them strong enough, which is pretty much the basic thing for Everquest, so that's fine. Let's see how many AAs we can get in 10 minutes off of, I believe it was 500 experience boost. Although some of these mobs are gray, we should still get a little bit. And since we're killing them fast, we should be okay. Now, one of the other things that I like about the time gear loot is the weapons that have the 600 or 700 proc damage, which will eventually give your characters some good melee DPS. Which will definitely speed things up, and I'm going to be working on, again, as I said before, I'm going to be I'm going to have to do some of my innates, such as metabolism, innate run speed, and then jump into, maybe get some of the utility things for the Mage. I forget what they are, but I think there's like a pet hold thing. You can put your pet in stasis, and it kind of helps you keep a good pet that you may have that has some good gear on it. Okay, so it looks like we have to go up here, I think. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be going up here. Yep. Oh, another thing would be the, as you get AAs and the plane of time gear is the planar power. The plane of power AA, which raises your stats, because you're gonna have to get that for your stats to go up past 300. And we're gonna ignore that guy. That guy's just, we're not gonna waste our time. And it's almost lunchtime. And that means somebody should be home anytime now. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Maybe I'm gonna eat a sandwich. I don't think I'm gonna make anything. Maybe I'll make something later. I might even take a break and go to sleep. Uh, and continue the live stream later for you guys. Yeah, I think I'll be ending the stream here in 3 minutes, guys, because I am hungry. And it looks like all the mobs are dead. We can go, oh, there we go, we got some mobs. So we're going to be good for the next 3 minutes. Yeah, we currently have 3 minutes left on our super 500 experience buff. And now we have 2 minutes left. We currently have 1 minute left on our 500 experience boost. And we currently have 1 minute left. At the end of the experience boost, we're going to take a look and see how many AAs we got with the 500 experience boost that the devs and the administrators will give every so many hours. But usually as the day goes by, the experience boost will be less because I guess the items that they have a cooldown. So they're at 500, and then the next one would be like 350, then 300, then 200, then maybe 150. So that's kind of how they do it. Every once in a while they'll log in and they'll offer to do everybody on the server to get the experience boost. So we currently have no more seconds left. And it looks like we got that one more mob. Let's see how many it takes to finish our AA. Yeah, so it looks like we can kill, but yeah, we're gonna stop. And we currently have 9 AAs, so in the last 10 minutes we accrued 9 AAs on one of our slowest levelers, which is the the race of Beast Lord, and it's a bard. And on our, let's see how many AAs our Necro got. Our Necro currently has 13 AAs, so just slightly better, which is always awesome. But I think, yeah, guys, if you, once you get done hitting 70, I would recommend going to Plane of Time A, because when you, if you're strong enough, you know, you get geared up and you're strong enough to take down that boss, you're gonna get, when you complete taking down the boss, you're gonna get 3 AAs. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what race or class you are, everybody gets the 3 AAs, so that's always a positive. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here. New classes grouping together, grinding up in the Plane of Thunder, getting prepared. In my next video, we'll be zoning into Plane of Time A, getting geared up, and doing the epic 1.5s. Thank you all for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.